Hello everyone, my name is Rosika and welcome back to my channel Learn with Rosika. Today we will start with chapter 3, pair of linear equations in two variables from NCERT class 10 mathematics book. In the previous video we have covered chapter 2. Do check my previous videos if you want to learn the solutions of chapter 1 and chapter 2. From this video onwards we are starting chapter 3 and exercise 3.1. We have the question over here. Form the pair of linear equations in the following problems and find their solutions graphically. The solutions what we have to find is graphically. We have to first graph these equations and from the graph itself we have to find the answers. Now question number 1 we have 10 students of class 10 took part in mathematics quiz. If the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, find the number of boys and girls who took part in the quiz. First of all, we have to find the quadratic equations, that is linear equations over here. Linear equations means those equations which create a straight line. To start with, first we have to check what the question says, how to formulate the equations. It says that if the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, and the first part says 10 students of class 10 took part in a mathematics quiz. Okay, total number of students was 10 and the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. What we have to find is the number of boys and girls who took part in the quiz. Let's find the solution. First of all, let's take number of girls to be X and number of boys to be Y. Over here, when we say number of girls is X and Y, we can formulate an equation from the first part of the question, that is 10 students of class 10 took part in mathematics. Since the total number of students is 10 and we have assumed the number of girls is X and the number of boys is Y, we can write X plus Y equals to 10, which is your equation 1. Second, we have if the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. That means when we subtract the number of boys from number of girls, we get 4. That is, when we subtract the number of boys from number of girls, we get 4, which is your equation 2. Now here, from these equations, we have to find out the values of X and Y so as to create straight lines on the graph. I have shifted the equation over here to calculate the values. Let us first take equation 1, which is X plus Y equals 10. Now we have to find the values of X and Y in such a way that both of them leads to an integer value. So first of all, let us take X equals to 0. We are taking X equals to 0. In that case, what is the value of Y? 0 plus Y equals to 10, which gives us Y equals to 10. We get 10. Next, let's say X equals to 2. In that case, we get 2 plus Y equals 10, or Y equals 10 minus 2, that is your 8. That is, when you take X equals to 2, you get Y equals to 8. Now we have got the first part over here. Next we will go with the second part, that is equation number 2. Let us take, first of all, let us make now let us take X equals to 0. In that case, Y is your minus 4, and if we take X equals to 4, your Y will be 0. So when X equals to 0, Y is minus 4, and when x equals to 4, y is 0. Now let us graph these points on a graph paper so that we can get the accurate answer. Here we are with the graph paper. Now let us draw these points. First of all, let us make x-axis and y-axis. Let us take this as origin, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. So let's move with plotting the points. First we have when x equals to 0, y is 10. When x equals to 0, y is here 10. So we have the exact point on the exact y-axis. Next is when x equals to 2, y is 8. When x equals to 2, y is here 8. So we have this point. Let us plot this or create a straight line over here. Next we have another points. Those are when x equals to 0, y is minus 4. When x equals to 0, y is here minus 4. And when x equals to 4, y is here 0. When x equals to 4, y is here 0. So we will get this point on x-axis. Let us plot the points. This point is 7 and 3. So we can conclude that total number of girls, that is x, is here 7 and total number of boys, which is your y, is 3, and this would be your answer.